Okay, here's my story in a nutshell. This is my story in a nutshell. Alright, so I was living someplace in Queens for 14 years. Last 4 or 5 years I started playing music, keyboard, guitar, any kind of music I like to play on the weekends. I still work 40 hours a week, paid my bills. But I was living in a rooming house with a bunch of roommates. It seemed like everybody who came in there didn't like me for some reason. You know, I had a nice setup there. Everything was good. But one guy moved in there, and even though some complained about the music, sometimes this guy got aggressive. So he started attacking my doors with hammers, sledgehammers, all kind of crazy stuff like that. You know, but nothing turned violent because he didn't directly attack me. Until February of last year, I just came home from work starting a new job, got my first paycheck, gave the whole paycheck to the landlord because I had got my state income check money, and I started playing music. So this time he came to my door, and instead of attacking the door, he came at me, and I defended myself. I grabbed his hand and the hammer, and I hit him with the hammer. So the landlord came up there. He seen the thing. He seen us fighting and everything. But the thing is that they called the cops. The cops arrested me for assault. And I got to the precinct. I didn't even know what they had arrested me for. They didn't even raid my rights. But in the event, he turns around. They turn around and say that the hammer was mine, and they found it in the kitchen. And when I let go of the hammer was still in his hand, and it was in his room. So he got an order of protection, all right? So I couldn't go back to the house. This was dead in the winter, so they threw me out in dead in the winter, and then they stole everything I own. Maybe $40,000 worth of stuff that they stole from me, everything I own. And so I was living on the streets, Grand Central Station, Port Authority, Penn Station, subway stations, until I found a drop-off center. I found a drop-off center, but I had to go to court first for the case, and I got community service. They said they was going to close the case. I pleaded guilty to disorderly conduct, and they said that once I complete the community service, that they was going to close the case, seal the case right then and there. That's all I pleaded to. Okay, you can look at the deposition if you want. But that's what I pleaded to. The judge promised that he was going to seal the case as soon as I finish community service. Okay. I'll do part 2 later.